Simultaneous equations are the easy type of simultaneous equations. Basically, simultaneous equations are sets of equations that have the same solution. You can solve it using algebra, or you can do so solving it using graphs. We will focus on using algebra to solve simultaneous equations. I normally say there are three types of simultaneous equations. Type 1 is where the coefficients are the same. If you look on y, the coefficients of y are the same, one here, one there. Although the coefficients of x are not the same, but these are type 1 if you can find the coefficients of any of the variables the same. Type 2 is where the coefficients are not the same. If you look at the coefficients of y, they are not the same. If you look at the coefficients of x, they are not the same. So type 2 is the one we'll be looking at later. Type 3 is the one we call quadratic, one linear and one quadratic here. Again, we will look into that. So right now in this particular slide, let's have a look at type 1, the one with the same coefficients. Here we have 3x plus y equals 13 and 2x plus y equals 10. So because the y are the same, here we need to get rid of y. We need to do that by minusing, because y minus y will vanish, but we're going to do that all through. So this is what we do then. So we put the minus all through. 3x minus 2x give you 1x or x, and then y minus y, that's gone, and 13 minus 10 give you 3. So here x is 3. When you find the value of x, you can choose any of the equations, substitute for x, and then find the value for y. I prefer the one with smaller numbers to make the calculation quite easy. So then, if I choose the second question here, 2x plus y equals 10, but we know that x is 3, so 2 times 3 plus y equals 10. 6 plus y equals 10, y has to be 4. So y is 4 when x is 3, and that is done. Try these questions. First one is 3x plus y is 10, 2x plus y equals 9. The coefficients here are the same. The coefficients here are the same, but even though here that is a minus and a plus. Here is a minus and a minus, and then here is plus and a plus. Have a go, press pause, and when you're done, press play. Okay, let's look at the first question on that. Look at the first question. First question here, 3x plus y equals 10, and 2x plus y equals 9. So here, because the signs are the same, here, plus y, so you got to do minus to get rid of y. And so you have to do the minus all the way through. So 3x minus 2x give you 1x, and y minus y is gone. So 10 minus 9 give you 1. So here x is 1. Was to find the value of x, substitute in any of the equations to find the corresponding value of y. I prefer the second. Here the equation, the numbers are quite smaller. So 2x plus y becomes 2 times 1 plus y equals 9. 2 times 1 is 2 plus y equals 9. Y has to be 7. So here x is 1, y is 7, done. The next question. Here the y values, coefficients are not the same, 5y to y. But if you look at the x, they are the same. Again, the signs are the same, so put minus, minus, minus. So 3x minus 3x is gone. 5y minus 2y give you 3y, and 31 minus 16 give you 15. So 3y is 15, y has to be 5, because 3 times 5 is 15. Once you've done that, again, substitute for y in any of these equations. Again, here, 3x plus 2 times 5, because y is 5, equals 16. 2x, 3x, that's 3x plus 10 equals 16. Then, obviously, x has to be 2, because 3 times 2 is 6 plus 10, 16. So here you go, x is 2, y is 5, and that is done. If you look at question 3 here, now the coefficients of x are not the same. The coefficients of y are the same, but if you look at the signs are different. Minus 2y and plus 2y. So when the signs are different and the coefficients are the same, you must add. You got to add. Because 4x now plus 3x gives you 7x. Minus 2y plus 2y, that vanished. And 12 plus 23 gives you 35. 7x equals 35, x must be 7, because x must be 5, because 7 times 5 gives you 35. And once you got x is 5, again decide to substitute in any of the equations. If you substitute on the second equations, 3x becomes 3 times 5 plus 2y equals 23. 3 times 5 is 15. 15 plus 2y is 23. Y has to be 4, because 2 times 4 is 8, and then 8, 15 is 23. Because when you have 15 add 8, that will give you 23. So y must be 4. So x is 5, y is 4. The last equation, here the coefficients of x are not the same, but the coefficients of y are the same. The signs are the same, minus 4y, minus 4y. When the signs are the same, you must minus. So here, 4x minus 3x give you 1x, or x, minus 4y minus. The minus 4y that vanished. The 4 minus 1 give you 3. X is 3 here, and then you can decide to substitute on any of the equations. If you substitute on the second one, because x is 3, 3x becomes 3 times 3, which is 9, minus 4y equals 1. Now here, you just get rid of 9 by doing the opposite. So minus 9 here, minus 9 there. So minus 4y equals minus 8. When you divide a negative number by a negative number, you become positive. So minus 8 divided by minus 4, that gives you 2. So y is 2. Tidy them up, x is 3 and y is 2. That is done.